What's up, chat? How you guys doing today? What's up, chat? How you guys doing today? What's up, chat? All right, first stream. Hold on, in 1 minute. I'm switching out changing the lighting real quick, making this a little bit. Oh snap! Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's not. All right, well, we're almost golden. Right? Hold on. Hold up, chat. We're getting there. Gosh, darn it. Okay, it's not that light, bro. I can't freak this. All right, cool. All right, chat. Before we hop into anything, yeah. So, all right. Where did I start? First YouTube stream, which is pretty cool, right? Dang, this thing is hot. This thing's gonna overheat on me. All right, but right. Anywho, so first stream, right? Good to be on YouTube, y'all. Good to be back. Been a minute since I've posted or uploaded, I should say, but uploaded or streamed. I know, y'all. That's on me, brother. If you're there, I streamed on Twitch for a second or two, but what you call it? It was a bad time. It's playing like playing a kind of lame game too, y'all. I'll be honest. Uh, I thought the game wasn't all that well, so I figured why keep on playing it. We'll hop on to something different and do that instead. So that's why I was thinking, chat. That's why if you were there, if you were there, I had a video and I stopped playing it, or I stopped playing the game like 15 minutes in. It was a backrooms game. It was low-key just walking simulator. I cannot play those games, bro. Those games are not entertaining to me, bro. So that's why I didn't do that, bro. Let me make sure YouTube is actually hearing. Let me make sure you guys are actually hearing what I'm hearing. Let me make sure you guys are actually hearing what I'm hearing. Yeah, it looks good. Let me make sure you guys are actually hearing what I'm hearing. Yeah, it looks good. Right, it annoys me how slow I haven't seen on low latency. Right, it annoys me how I feel like it's still bad. I haven't seen on low latency. But other than that, chat, how are you guys doing? I think I'm gonna be posting on a short form too, y'all. I think I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna start posting on TikTok. Pretty sure I'm gonna start doing clips of that. So look towards that. That'll be some heat. All right, getting straight into it, y'all. We are doing reacts. I think I have an idea. I have another body cam video. Something about Predator one, which could be heat. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know if you have any suggestions though. I'm down to try something else too. Game wise, I have a game we could start. I have a quarry for that. It's been out for a while, but it's a really good choice game. I've seen some gameplay, or I've seen quite a bit, so I know it's been a while though. So it's a choice horror game, if that makes sense, right? If you make the wrong decision, I think you have like 4 characters. If you make the wrong decision, your character dies. So that's I feel like that'd be some fun. Uh, let's hop right into it, chat. Actually, hold on, let's not hop right into it. Give me like 1 or 2 seconds. Let me me get a video idea. Let me see what we got cooking here. Ooh, let me do some tad bit more digging though. How's my method, chat? How's my method of going through there or going through it? Oh yeah. So we finna do that real quick. Let's do a quick little amount of digging. Pause. Chat, what do you think of What do you think of Minecraft? I feel like that'd be low key be something fun too. Oh. Oh. I'm searching. Oh my goodness! I think I'm in there. I think I have a banger. No, I don't. I thought I did though. Almost did, bro. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. I'm searching. Oh no. I have a few videos, right? I have a few videos on the line. I still want to double check and just see if there's any more sauce. Sorry, y'all. Sorry it's taking me so long. I'm trying to find some heat, but it's kind of heatless right now. Ooh, ooh. Chat, how do I put this by? You think I got a freaking banger? This video looks entertaining. Looks like something I can actually pull content off of. So let me get that set up for you quick. On a side note, y'all. Whoa. What in the world? How? I'm an idiot. Never mind. Oof. Ooh. All right. All right. Oh, I clicked the wrong video. Freak. All right.
How?
Before we continue, I want to make sure it's actually solid. Let me pull my phone and make sure this is double. Ooh. Wait a second. Wait a darn minute. Wait. Wait. No, it's not. Wait. Does this not say? Okay. Vehicle required. Oh, I'll say this for later. Never mind. Alright, chat. I'm at home. YouTube. What the freak? YouTube. You have a problem. Alright. Oh, don't tell me this is actually. YouTube. Oh, hold on. Wait, let me. YouTube. YouTube. Oh my goodness. Freak. I'm selling it already. Alright. Alright. Now let me lock in. YouTube. Let me cut all this out. YouTube. The evolution of weapons. Lock in.
All right, so this is the first weapon, probably. It's not a rock. It's a hand axe.
I know he was calling it like that. Come on now. Let's be honest, y'all. They ain't gonna have a name for that. Come on now.
Yeah, it's just a rock. Like many very early weapons, we probably use it for hunting and farming, and then someone was like, wait, you could kill someone with this. Boom! Weapon. I know it's just a rock, but it does look kind of cool. Why are weapons cool?
This rock looks cool. This rock looks like it does damage. I feel like if you're holding it from this side right here, and you just spiral that, John, that does some damage. I don't blame him for thinking this rock is cool. I think it's cool too.
We also had sticks and bones. Anything pointy, really. Then we started attaching rocks to sticks and unlocked spear, axe, and dagger. So we actually had a lot of the basic weapons down pretty early. But these are really primitive. Literally primitive, actually. I mean,
the axe looks like it sucks, bro. I feel like, I mean, even, oh, never mind. Hold on. I'm an idiot. That looks good. That's a club. That's my bad.
You can only throw a spear so far.
Have you ever wanted to see your home
Let me cut this out.
With this free satellite Earth Maps tool, you can zoom right.
But if there's one thing humans are good at, it's coming up with better ways to kill each other.
Sure is.
This thing added range and power to the spear, and so did the sling for hurling rocks.
David Goliath, y'all. I know some of y'all don't believe it, or whatever your thoughts on that, but you know, hey, I'm pretty sure if you believe in it, I do. You know, inside lore, I'm Brendan, but David Goliath, that boy, you know, was a slinger. Would kill the whole giant of it.
Skilled slingers were actually quite deadly.
Ah. I mean, that's probably not it.
The blowgun was probably the first air-powered weapon, and in Australia and Africa and India, the boomerang was used as a weapon. Imagine dying to a boomerang.
I bet they slang that thing though. I bet people with a boomerang, I bet they had some torque on that John. You know what I mean? I bet when they threw it, we hate on the boomerang because you know no one really uses it, and it's like, you know, I mean, it's not. I feel like, you know, the boomerangs we get as a kid, you know, they look nothing like these. You know what I mean? Because I mean, obviously, you know, I mean, who uses that anymore, right? Like that's probably. But I bet back in the day, I bet these were some real slingers. You know what I mean? Someone threw one of these at you, I mean, guaranteed concussion, at least bare minimum concussion.
Or even worse, imagine dying to your own boomerang. I mean, statistically, that probably happened at least once.
At least once. Someone definitely, you know, and just back in the head, just straight dead.
In around 3000 BCE, the earliest armies used a new weapon that would give us unprecedented range on the battlefield.
Bow and arrow.
Bow. Mesopotamian warriors like the Assyrians had some seriously serious bows, spears, and... is that armor? Yes, in the Bronze Age, we developed armor.
I bet they're way better. Chad, do you think those people were I imagine they would be. I feel like back in the day, these fellas were probably way better with bows than people are now today. Like if those people were to get the bows we have now, I bet they would sling. I mean, I bet these people were. I mean, like aim would. But I bet the aim would be precise. Like, I bet these fellas would shoot that sling that. I don't know. I don't even want to describe it. Sling that arrow with such power. Not to glaze them, but that's what I'm thinking.
Armor to protect ourselves from all the weapons we were making. A nice big shield really helped with all the lion attacks. The ancient Egyptians had some really beautiful, ornate shields. The Egyptians deployed chariots, which provided a mobile platform from which to shoot, and generally looked really cool.
They're really intimidating, bro. I'm here a foot soldier. You see someone do with a fat stallion, whatever horse they had back then, riding a carrier. I mean, some guy just, especially with that physique, bro. You're cooked, bro. I mean, I'm beating myself, bro. If we're being honest, y'all. I mean, if I got anything in me, bro, it's going out. If I see it coming out of me, bro, it's all going out of me.
Axe was their weapon of choice initially, but when they started fighting Middle Eastern peoples, they realized they also needed a blade capable of penetrating armor, and started incorporating one of the most iconic weapons in human history.
Sword?
The sword!
Oh. Let me double check. Okay. Cool.
The ancient Greeks also used a short sword and a very long spear for their famed hoplites in tight shoulder-to-shoulder phalanx formations, with round shields and some truly iconic helmets. Of course, we can't talk about ancient weaponry without bringing up the Romans, the gladius.
These boys had some heat, bro. Look at the drip, bro. I mean, I think these boys and a samurai, like that armor set, bro. These boys and a samurai had the toughest fit, right? These guys, not to sound stupid, but they had the most aura, right? You see a feller in this
and the scutum
in any of these, especially that type of fit, bro. I mean, bro, talk about recruitment. Like, talk about how easy it would probably be to get recruited or not get recruited before someone to want to join them, bro. Like, if I see a fella wearing that, bro, of course I'm gonna hop in there. Of course I'll die for whatever nonsensical king that, or I don't think it was a king back then, but you get what I mean, though. Of course I'd want to join if I seen that.
Are some of the most recognizable and practical tools of war ever. Not to mention the lorica segmentata and a variety of impressive helmets and standards. Need to break down some walls or impale 6 men at once with a giant arrow? The Romans had a solution. Several, actually. The Franks, Anglo-Saxons, and Vikings all had their own variations of the sword, the shield, the battle axe, and by the 11th and 12th centuries, mail shirts for protection. I feel like it goes without saying, but the Vikings had some very cool helmets, and I'm not talking about
they did.
These. I'm talking about these. The nasal guard helmet.
Very high testosterone, I mean, I feel like those ones are cool. They don't look good on everyone, though. I mean, it looks cool on these guys, but that's because these guys look like they're filled with high testosterone. Not trying to glaze or anything like that, but you put this on a scrawny feller, put this on me, bro. I'm not gonna look. It's gonna look a little off-putting.
It was practical, protected your face, and stylish. Looked cool. In the Middle Ages, the Japanese created one of the most iconic swords of all time, the katana, and the shorter version, the wakizashi, which was worn at the side when the katana had to be removed before entering certain locations.
This is a slate truck. Seats 2, fits plywood, turns into a...
The Chinese had some interesting swords as well, like the...
bro, these were some heat. The katana. Oof. Bro, hey, look. Check this out, y'all. Chat, I thought one of these were so heat. I ended up actually getting one of these. This one's a cheap one, $50. Look at that filler, y'all. YouTube. This isn't real YouTube. This is a. Oh, I think YouTube, this is a display one, but check this fella out. I thought the katanas were so heat. I think this was like sophomore year. I was like, bro, I need one. It's not. You can't use it for anything because I mean, what are you gonna do with katana except Hey, but it's heat though. And it looks cool on my my thingamajig. Alright, cool.
Bow, which was actually used by the Mongols, though of course, the Mongols were better known for their horseback mounted mastery of the bow.
Hold up. Alright, just want to double check. What are these? Alright. Continuing on.
The bow played a huge role in medieval warfare. In Europe, we saw the rise of the longbow, which the English would become known for.
Hold on, chat. I am hot, and this fan right here, my bread and butter. Now look, you need this around. Hold on. Just need a fill of it real quick, y'all. Then I'll be ready. How are you guys doing though? Let me grab my phone while we're at a quick tiny little break. How do I sound? Oh, I sound good. Okay. All right, well, that makes sense. Hold on. Let me double check one thing real quick. Now, all right, y'all. My bad. Hold on. We hopping right back into this. Whew. Y'all, it's like 105 outside, y'all. No air conditioning. Anywho's, all right, chat, you ready? Lock in. Just want to make sure no one said nothing. All right.
Shooting a longbow required years of experience and immense strength, but it revolutionized warfare because even a small group of archers could loose hundreds of arrows per minute from great distances and basically decimate armies. The crossbow was much easier to use than the longbow, so it took less training and still provided good power. It was perfect for defending castles, but it did have a longer reload time. By the late medieval period, crossbows could shoot 328 yards, or 300 meters. Why does this guy look so sly about it?
Oh, is that Henry? Oh, sorry.
The sword evolved into many familiar...
Look, he looks like Henry. Have you guys played that? Hey, anyone game one? Never mind.
varieties during this time period, like the hand-and-a-half sword. The dagger was popular as a quick sidearm, self-defense, or maybe sneaky assassination weapon. Remember, it's always faster to switch to your, whatever. Staff weapons were very popular in this period, as the spear remained one of the most effective and easy-to-use weapons in hand-to-hand combat.
Really?
But it wasn't just the spear, it was also the bill, the poleaxe, the halberd, the lance, and the bardiche. we had a lot of staff weapons. In Asia, we got the naginata and the santi, an Indian spear that had a convenient guard in the middle to allow for safe pokey pokey. Make the staff handle a little shorter and you get another host of scary weapons. The warhammer could cave in helmets and break bones behind thick plate armor. The flanged mace, the morning star, and the flail are classic and
I feel like the flail is a big skill issue though. Like I feel like you gotta be good with the flail. That fella right there, I feel like I wouldn't use that one. Even if I was good with it, I just feel like this one and this one, like, I mean, bread and butter.
sinister looking medieval weapons. Meanwhile, the Aztecs were perfecting their own form of deadly warfare.
Aztecs are cool, bro. I've seen, learned about them a little bit, bro. And fellas Loki had that feeling too, though.
They had the Makohito, a club with embedded blades made of obsidian. These things could decapitate a horse. They also had stoneflake throwing spears and some very stunning shields.
Ow, bro. Ow. Like, that looks like it hurts, man. I think for those blades too, since they have how the ridges are, it's like a certain arrows are today, where it goes in you when you pull out. It's hard to pull out. I mean, the idea is when you pull out, you're taking stuff with you. Like if you hit someone in the guts with it, you've taken their intestines and all that nastiness with it.
Back in Europe, heavily armored knights dominated and wore a variety of legendary helmets, like the Hound Skull Bassinet, the Great Helm, or the Frog-mouthed Helm for jousting.
For a long time, I thought these were really cool, but as time went on, I realized like how uncomfortable that would be. I think this one or this one is where the heat is. I think that's where this one looks. I freak with this one the most, y'all. Chat, YouTube, let me know what you guys your favorite helmet out of these three is. Thank you.
However, the heavy armor and thick castle walls of the medieval period would soon become obsolete.
Right now,
America
has a shortage of over 20,000 gunsmiths.
Because if I'm not mistaken, right, with those with that armor, it created a big issue because it was heavy and it took up a lot of stamina compared to as we're about to see if the gunpowder went through the armor, and B, the armor was a pain in the butt to wear. I'm pretty sure it was not a pleasant thing to put on and go through all that.
Gunpowder had arrived to the evolution of weapons. The Chinese had been using gunpowder for a while, in fire lances, early rockets, and primitive hand cannons, but now the knowledge of gunpowder had spread to Europe, thanks to the Mongols. The arquebus was an early firearm used from the 15th to 17th centuries. Then came the wheel-lock mechanism, which made for a better musket, followed by the flintlock, which made for an even better musket, if you think double the rate of fire is better. When gunpowder weapons were just starting to be used, there was a period where we made armor thicker for a bit and then gave up. This is a pretty interesting era called pike and shot, where you had units that mixed traditional hand weapons, like pikes, with the new gunpowder weapons, and they were actually really effective.
Really? Bro,
as metalworking improved,
I mean, talk about the aura though. Not to glaze. Not to sound stupid, but gosh, bro, they had this fit on, bro. They're all just finding each other with these wild fits on, bro. Loki, a little bit jealous, bro. I mean, nowadays, bro. I mean, if we're going out on war, bro, you're just getting drone strike. You know what I mean? Different time, bro. Hey, what time to be young, man?
we were able to make some really
should have been born in the 1600s, or not 1600s, not 1600s. Whatever this time was. I know it was way before that. Me cut that out.
big guns like bombards, serpentines, and culverins, and some really interesting ones like the ribolt or organ gun. Tough.
Maybe I was right. 1600s.
Fine, I'll play my 8th playthrough of Medieval 2 Total War. You convince me. But despite these advancements, we still use swords. This large two-handed sword was used by the famous Landsknecht mercenaries to counter the popular pikes of the day.
That is heat, bro. What a sword.
In Scotland, we got the claymore, or greatsword, a truly colossal and impressive weapon. And though these larger swords could be a bit cumbersome, they did have other uses too. By now, we had
those?
all kinds of swords, actually. Cavalry swords, basket-hilted swords, hunting swords, small swords, and rapiers. We love swords. We even came up with a sword that countered the sword breaker. That's pretty cool looking. India gave us the Ayudak Hati, which had an almost comically thick blade. Also from the east came the curved shamshir, also known as the scimitar. Another really interesting sword is the Kora, which was used by warriors and Gurkhas in Nepal. Daggers were still popular as well, with variations such as the stiletto, or assassin's dagger. I told you they were useful for assassinations. This dagger from India is crazy.
That's
The
a
katar
real
is
thing? Wow.
designed to allow the stabber to punch into the opponent.
You thrust it into your opponent's belly like that, you see. 15th century. Smart little buggers back then, weren't they?
Meanwhile, firearms were getting much better. Better flintlock systems made guns
Not a good strategy, though.
even more deadly, giving birth to the legendary Brown Bess musket of the early 18th century. This weapon was so ubiquitous, the British Redcoats used the phrase "married to Brown Bess" as a shorthand for military service. Then we made little guns, also known as pistols, so now we could duel with dueling pistols. We loved guns so much that we tried to put them on our swords. Actually, we put them on everything. But I'm going to take a wild guess and say that these did not work very well.
Yeah, were these real things? Did someone actually try that?
But the guns in the next period of history would work just fine.
Ooh. Starting to get a little...
Throughout the 18th century, field artillery started to shift the evolution of weapons yet again. And that would
I
be
feel like this is the beginning of ugly, if that makes sense, right? Like, obviously, all war isn't tamed, but I mean, after this, we're heading into World War One, and that's when it's like, I mean, it just becomes nasty. These are already pretty nasty, but I feel like this is the beginning of ugliness, if that makes sense.
especially true during the Napoleonic Wars, when one brilliant general expanded and perfected its use. It's no coincidence, Napoleon was
This movie was made in 1965. Dude, that's impressive, bro. Like, it looks visually pretty, by the way. W vid so far. By Maximus, bro. Absolutely loving the video.
trained as an artilleryman. We had many kinds of field guns, howitzers, and mortars at our disposal.
Love Roblox?
Eric, cut this out.
Digital gift cards with Microsoft Reward.
In the revolutionary world, we still use swords. I'm telling you, we love swords. Now for infantry, swords have been effectively replaced by the musket, but cavalry soldiers still use them. The sword was a status symbol and could be ceremonial as well. The Ottomans had some...
So it means you got that fit on. Like, really, or you're rich, or, obviously, if you're in high power. It means you got that on, though. So people should shiver a little bit when they see you.
incredible swords like the Kalij or the Yatagan. The
Yatagan
bayonet
looks kinda
was
neat.
used heavily during this period. Turns out putting our swords on our guns was a good idea.
Oh.
The Nepalese kukri has an interesting forward curved blade and remains
Is that from Counter-Strike? Wait. Sorry.
popular to this day among collectors and enthusiasts. Now, interestingly, we still have some people using ancient weapons at this time, like the Zulu, who employed
Really?
a short stabbing spear and actually won some battles against the British Empire. Eventually, though, modern firepower would win out. This
Interesting.
old world versus new world was a recurring theme, as we saw Native American tribes fighting with tomahawks, clubs, and of course, the bow. Some
Both heat, bro. I feel like even today, I mean, well, it's not used today, but it's still used for crimes, I guess. I'm saying the bow is still relevant, though. The bow is still in the game. The bow's KO is like, KD is not what it used to be, but the bow is still there, bro. It's mainly used for hunting now, but like, let's put some respect on bow, bro. I mean, doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Everyone is all impressed by these guns, but bow was there for the longest time. Old reliable. What I mean, when the busket went down, old bow was there. So W bow.
from mounted positions, much like the steppe people from an earlier age. Meanwhile, firearms were getting even better. We developed the percussion cap and eventually the revolver. This was a bit
Oh, dude, I used to be chat. Uh, I used to be obsessed with revolvers and the Western, bro. Like, I feel like we all go through things as a kid. We all have some kids were like, really loved what's it called, like certain subjects or cars or trains or whatever thing was. For me, dude, it was that cowboy look. If that makes sense. Like Red Dead 1 and Red Dead 2 will always be my favorite games. And a part of it is because of the nostalgic of cowboys and pistols and all the revolvers and the whole aesthetic of that, bro. Like, I think that's a big reason why the Red Dead 2 like hit me so close in heart. Not only that because the game's so fire, but oh my goodness. I used to love, just using a revolver, just going on a killing spree in that game, bro. Oh, bro. It used to be like the great, like, it was low-key a stimming thing, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not autistic, but it low-key, stimmed me, if that makes sense.
big one. Being able to fire multiple shots in quick succession without reloading greatly improved effective firepower. But that was just the beginning. Rifling in the barrels of muskets gave us more range and accuracy, which we saw in the deadly American Civil War. The expanding bullet took advantage of the rifled barrels and doubled the effective range of firearms. The Enfield rifle musket was effective beyond its cited range of 820 meters. Repeaters, self-loading pistols, and breech loaders improved the rate of fire even more. The Prussian-
Oh, repeater, bro. That's where it's. Dude, I used to do bro. Repeater, my favorite gun when I was younger, bro. I feel like that's just such like a high testosterone gun too. Like you see a fella just have on his back, just pull that out and just. Oh, bro. I used to love the death out of that gun and all like the sorts of things like that. Chat, hey, bro, chat. If you guys are interested, bro, hey, I don't have it installed, but for Red Dead, if I'm streaming and there's a Red Dead 3 coming out eventually, you bet your butt I am streaming that game. I will be there. Chat, I promise you. We will play Red Dead 2. We'll beat it again. Or we die. We'll put our hands in that game and just right. I mean, we will go all in that John. All right, that's what I'm telling you. Continuing.
used the Drace needle gun, a breech-loading rifle, to beat the Austrians who still used muzzle loaders in Königgrätz in 1866. We even had breech-loading cannons by now. With the flood of advancing technology, one of the greatest weapons of war became industrialization, the mass production of arms, and the logistics of supply and distribution. Yes, I know that's not really a weapon. In 1884, a new gun was created that would signal the end of another age of weaponry, the Maxim machine gun.
I know this one because of that one mission in Red Dead Redemption 2. I've actually know a thing or two about this gun. And it does quite some damage. Literally.
This game, you're not ready for.
Editor me, cut that out.
With the outbreak of the Great War in 1914, new weapons were invented to break the stalemate that had developed.
This was bad. Y'all, chat. When I was saying earlier, when this period, this is when 1900 to 1945, and this is the first time we just see hideous, like, ugliness.
From the testing of the new weapons. Mechanized weapons of war in the air, the sea, and the land appeared. Better machine guns, better artillery, deadly gas, grenades, and flamethrowers were all used in World War I.
A lot of war crimes too, huh? Like this is when sides were using things, and we low-key realize like this is the beginning of banning metas, if that makes sense. Because I feel like all other times in the past, there wasn't really a big meta, or there wasn't something that was unfathomably crazy. I think this is during the time, like some of the flamethrowers. I know something in that area. Certain gas was banned too. White phosphorus. I don't know if that's here. I don't know if this is this era or just between 1945 and after that, but I know white phosphorus was a big thing. That got was criminalized as a war crime.
In the Second World War, infantry soldiers played a reduced role as new machines roared to the front lines. By this point, we had developed a ridiculous variety of guns. Self-loading pistols became popular, along with shotguns and an array of rifles, manually loaded like the Mauser Kar-98, or self-loading like the M1 Garand. The Sturmgewehr 44 was a German rifle that had a 30-round detachable magazine and led the way for the automatic weaponry of the future. We had sniper rifles, light machine guns, and submachine guns, like the Thompson, which I discovered was known as the Chicago typewriter. Of course, we also wanted to blow things up, and for that we had rocket launchers like the M1A1 bazooka. We had to come up with some better helmets to protect ourselves from all the better guns, and in World War I, it led to designs such as the classic British Brodie helmet. The Germans still used their spiked pickelhaube helmets in the Great War.
Hold up, chat, sorry. Gotta do some real quick.
Design going back to the 19th century, but in 1916 they moved to the Stahlhelm. In World War II, the Americans used this helmet, which they called the M1. Creative. And
Very
guess what?
creative.
We still used swords. Well, at this point, they were almost all ceremonial, unless you count the bayonet as a sword, because
sword.
we still use those.
We do?
At the close of World War II, all the weapons of the past were dwarfed by the destructive power of the nuclear bomb. And that brings us to an end of this video on the evolution of weapons from rock to nuke. Oh, I forgot to mention the pistol shield. It was a pistol in a shield.
Okay.
Rhymes with Rebecca.
Alright.
It's Nubecca.
Great half. We gotta keep that pressure on. And use the active cash Visa credit card from Wells Fargo.
Alright, WVid except I just want to say I wish you should show the nuke. But other than that, WVid. It could have went more in depth, but that's pretty darn good. Could have went a little bit farther in 2000s, and he said nuke. But great video, great stream, y'all. Chat. You guys want to play, let's hop on Roblox, bro. Freak it, bro. Grown man, by the way, playing Roblox. Grown man, 19 years old. 19 years old. Okay. 19 years old, by the way, chat. I'm sorry, baby. I want you here with me now. Don't say that our love is gone. All right, chat. I don't know how to play. Actually, I'll show you my. Chat, what game should we hop on, bro? Okay. We got knife jewels. Dude, I feel like first game, bro. Let's hop in football fusion, bro. Hey, y'all don't know this, bro. I'm low-key a dog, y'all. I'm low-key a dog at this game. You guys don't know this, but I actually happened to play this game a little back in my day. So much so. Chat, I'm telling you. Hey, let's do one game, bro. I'm telling you, I'm cooking on there. I'll check this thing real quick. See if anything new's happening over here. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Alright, I don't know. Hold up. But that's not there. I'm gonna check something real quick, y'all, and then we'll do the other thing. Options there. Hop in this Tron. Let me see if anything sold. My auctions. No one sold it. Freak. It's not good. I can sell this. Why not? Come on. 500. Hold up, chat. 689. 500. That one's, yeah, I feel like that one's actually pretty darn good, bro. So I'm not selling that, bro. Not for that cheap, bro. I understand that's the value of it, bro. But like, sure, why would I sell that for that cheap? Genuinely. Dang, chat, I'm not getting that many. Oh my goodness. Dude, I thought I'd get more frames. Oh my goodness. To be fair, my PC is. Chat, my PC is working right now. Alright, y'all. Oh, brother, I'm playing against my team. That's alright. Ah, you have me. Throw it. Oh my goodness, this guy is. Chat. Let me lock him real quick. Ah, got this guy. That's locks. 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 That's locks, bro. Give it. Yup. I'm telling y'all, locked down on defense, chat. Freak! Hold on. He's not gonna throw it to him. That's me. So I didn't have my drip on, y'all. Or I didn't have my the proper fit. Hold on. Alright, see now I'm ready, bro. See. Earlier I was pretend, right? I was pretend. I'm ready now. Touchback. Alright, that's cool. Timeout. How do you call a timeout? Third quarter, brother. Why are we play? And we still win this chat. Just lock in for me. Watch this. Oh, he has me. He has me. What is he doing? Brother. Oh, he had me. This guy's selling. Chat. You seen that? Alright. See, now I'm not open. I'm open. Okay. Smart. Yeah, that's the first time, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Let's just continually do that, bro. Third quarter. Yeah, in this game, bro, we're really not that down much. Bro, check down. Be a check down filler. Why? Okay, that's open too. That's open. I'll take that. Swing. Oof. Oof. See, that's one. Yes. Hey, I'm telling you, chat. Just, hey, just have a little faith in me, brother. Chat. I'm telling you. This is light. Come on now. I'm sorry. Sorry, chat. I'm checking my thing real quick. They didn't score now. Hey, watch this comeback. Chat. Watch this comeback. Keep in mind, I joined in halfway, y'all. I'm a team, bro. I'm telling y'all, I'm a dog on defense. Watch this. Oh, yeah, not fooling that. Oh, snap. That's me. All right, hold on. Let me lock down. Where's Blaze? Blaze is their max guy. No, Blaze ain't getting the ball. I dare you. I dare you throw it to Blaze. Oh, you actually threw it. All right, chat, calm down, y'all. It's not that deep. I mean, oh, watch me get this. All right, well, I like the QB right now. I'm gonna have myself with back. If you know what I mean. But truthfully, I'm more of a receiver. Chad, you don't know, I'm more of like a receiver linebacker on defense. So I'm, you know what I mean. I'm not, you know what I mean. Loki, my screen glitched. You guys couldn't see it, but my screen was bugging. So you know, fourth quarter, bro. I can Loki pull this out of the mud. All right. Well, on the side note, okay. All right. Good. Nice. This guy's 100 overall. He should. Oh my goodness. Give me that. That's green. What's this guy? Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, it's not green. Yes. Chat. Hey, 2 minutes left. Hey, don't hate on us, brother. Don't hate on us, brother. And watch this route. Watch this route. Freak. That's a 2-pointer. I just really want that right now. I was just feeling for that. All right, watch me lock. Let me watch. Watch me lock down though. Onside, smart. Hey, watch them. I know the method. Freak! Oh my goodness, they got the ball back. Actually, I know the play. Blaze Animals, bro. Blaze Animals getting jacked on me. Yeah, pick that. Yes! Oh my goodness, I told you guys I knew it was a strategy. I know the strategy. Yeah, and I went after their best player on their team. Watch this AFK strategy. He's open. Thank you. That's okay. Well, I know that deal. This guy's in pressure, so I'm gonna give him a little block release. Block release here. Brother, what was that throw? Oh my goodness, if he picks it. Okay, he didn't. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I don't know the math to that, but we're coming back though. If we just pick this off again, that's very doable. Chat, that is very doable. Watch this. Okay. Freak. That's not ideal. So we needed 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns and stopping each time. A minute. Do I feel that's possible, bro. I know the method. Freak. Oh my goodness, that sucks. Alright, hopefully they ain't some. Oh, I know this guy. Bro, he's not gonna pick that. Yes! Chat. Believe. Alright. Their QB is selling the game right now. No. Quick pass. Thank you. No, I'm actually not be that. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I'm a team player, y'all. Watch me block real quick. Stole my pass. Oh my goodness, this freaking guy. I mean, I like winning, so I'll take it. But regardless, brother. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I keep on getting head tapped by my own team. It's cool though, you know what I mean? I'll let it slide. You know what I mean? For some reason, I'm in a calm service. It's never been like this. Straight up the middle, brother. Ooh. I'm telling you, team. I'm telling you, chat. Lock in, bro. Lock in. Ah. Reverse flicker. Reverse. Oh. Okay. Bro, we looking needed that. Oh my goodness, we need that. We need this. This is huge, bro. Hey, this is huge, chat. Hey, bro, we need a quick touchdown. I'm gonna be a team player, right? I'm gonna block for these failures, right? Assuming that these guys are gonna blitz us like wild. Block for them. Hopefully they do another double block or a double blitz as they did earlier. Singular blitz. Double blitz. Oh snap. Bro, give him the ball. Thank you. Easy touchdown. Nice. All right, so we need another defense recovery. Defense recovery, right? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Bro, let's just... Okay, yeah. Bro, if we move... Oh, my goodness. Brother. 2 points is good. We are 1 point away, chat. Bro, I feel like we're low-key stuck here, right? Because... Oh, my goodness. Lock in. All right, I need to get Jay the GOAT. Jay the GOAT's 100 overall on their team. Yes! Oh my goodness, huge. Brother. Timeout. Oh, it's not to me. I sold, chat. I sold. I can't believe it. Unless we pick it off. Call a timeout, please. They can't drain the clock. They have to. Oh, yes, they can. Yo, brother. Oh my goodness. I sold, chat. No, this is so bad. No way. They're going to play me, huh? Oh my. Please. Hey, Miracle on Ice. Come on now. Please, hey. What's happening on my screen? So that was a game, huh? So chat. See, the thing is, I'm actually a soccer player. I'm actually a this type of person I am. So that game didn't count, right? Because obviously, you know, if you know me, then you know. Oh my! I sold so bad. Yeah, I don't know what happened. All right, this is where I thrive, though. What's happening? It's a good thing this ain't going on YouTube because copyright. All right, chat. We're going ranked. Dude, I'll do ranked. Or maybe I won't. We'll do something. Oh my goodness. Chad never played this game right, so be prepared for greatness. If this thing lets me hop in there. Alright. Hold up. We're gonna leave and respawn, bro. I'm telling y'all. This is it, bro. If you watch the football game, you realize I sold on that. So, you know, switching to soccer. Soccer doesn't involve the hands, so I'll be chilling. Oh, I have to be level. Oh, dang. All right, here we go. Barcelona. Oh, that's all we got. Shall lock in. Ooh. Dang. Oh, we just got scored on. Oh, did we just run? Oh, hey. How do I sprint? Chat, I'm learning controls right now. Oh. What is happening? Why is I able to sprint? Chat, how do I sprint? Alright. Hold on, chat. That game actually sucks. So, you know, rock on that. Later. Anyways, W stream, y'all. W vid. I know, y'all. I know. You're like, Brandon, what's the deal? I know, bro. Believe me. Thank you, all. Have a good one, okay? Peace out, y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.